No, you're good.
I don't know. I love Rivals 1. I'm.
Oh, I know. I'm just rage baiting.
Rage
That's why
baiting.
I literally stared at my screen like a comedy show, like in a little bit of
I'm not
happiness.
giving it to you.
I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. I'll get someone. I'll get someone eventually.
No, I'm not playing into it. But you know this matchup.
You're like the Buddha.
You know
You're
this
like the
matchup.
moon.
Like the Buddha. I've learned my lesson about getting rage baited about Rivals 2 things. I can't ever let it happen again.
It's left a scar.
It really has. Oh man, oh man. Alright though. Oh, we're going to Forest. I always say this. I really hope this stage is a counterpick whenever like this RCS season is over. Cause like this is an absolutely terrifying game 1 pick. Like these are, you know, probably the 2 most glass cannon characters in the game on the glass cannon stage.
Okay, what are the counterpicks? What are the counterpicks in this game? Rockwall.
See, the thing that's messed up about it is I do think it's probably more fair than any of the counterpicks we have. The problem is that the counterpicks we have also suck.
Yeah, that's fair. I feel like that the reason why they were okay with this being a starter is like, I feel like the stage would be fine as a starter if it was a little bit bigger. It just feels so congested. That's like my biggest issue.
Yeah, oh boy. And precisely 8 horses is going to be down precisely 1 stock. That was a very good confirm, but you gotta be careful. It's pretty laggy in this game.
Yeah, it's like the nothing ever happens. Like I gotta confirm, but I died for it.
Yeah.
This game sucks.
At least you're not behind, right?
This is true. I'm not behind. But at the same time, Bep, you know, just needs to, you know, kind of keep that game plan in action, right? Because especially with Wrastor, who can get so many strings started if you're not like properly playing defensive and you're mashing too much. Because we have all been there. We've all gotten hit with like Wrastor up air and it leads to so many times. You're like, how did I get into this situation?
Yeah.
And it's because you got a little too greedy off of a hit. What the hell was that? Why was Wrastor tweaking there for a second?
I don't know. I guess he just felt like doing that. I don't know.
The 5th horse took control. Oh no. Oh no. That's the power inflection, Cyberhex. I can say the same statement 3 times, but it means 3 different things.
Yeah. Ooh, beautiful parry. I don't think it's gonna be a kill though. Yeah, that was slightly too low percent. Oh! Dude.
Nothing ever happens.
We might be seeing precisely 8 parries with the way these horses are playing this set.
Yeah, 8 horses is like, I may go by she, her, but this Wrastor is they, them. Not because they're non-binary, but there's precisely 8 horses controlling this character.
We're gonna be getting a lot of mileage out of this tag, this set. I can just feel it.
It is so fun to say, like. And the name is Horse Mansion. Like, come on, like you're expecting me not to have fun with that? This is a blast. Ooh. I do love precisely 8 horses a little bit. I do not like that DI, but I like the defense.
You know, I gotta give them credit. Like, she's playing very precisely for like more precisely with the movement than you'd expect from 8 horses. Just the DI was very rough there. Getting too into the horse bit here. This is evil.
Are we getting too into this bit? Nay. I don't think so. Ooh, I know you mad looking at the camera. Me making a horse pun like that.
I was definitely head in hands for a minute.
Were you mad? I could feel it.
I don't know if mad is the right word, but I definitely wasn't happy.
It's like in The Sims. It's like the minus, like it's like the red thing, the minus.
Yeah.
The relationship. It's like Fallout. Cyberhex just like that. There we go.
Actually, yeah. In any case, this Merchant Court pick, pretty respectable. This is just an interesting stage in this game. It feels so safe, but it's like, it's such a weird layout that you don't really see in a lot of other games. Oh boy.
You usually don't get this many platforms without some problems. But
Yeah.
I feel like that this game has done well enough. Because first of all, I feel like this game supports you being on platforms. Smash Ultimate does not like it when you're on a platform, even though it's a plat fighter. That's like the biggest problem with it. And we cannot be hidden, but we cannot get hit with that in the big 2026.
It's gonna keep happening, though. A lot of DIN on these confirms, and that, yep, holding in quite a bit, is going to eventually die. Problem
What
is
I'm really scared about is when Pep gets really defensive, she like sits still and like floor hugs. And we saw like on that platform where she like was just holding shield, ready to just, you know, grab at a shield or whatever in response. And 8 horses just kind of like awkwardly like dash dance back and forth, and then wave landed on the platform and then grabbed Absa, saying like, "Oh, like you're gonna actually let me do that?"
Yeah, pretty much. Ooh. There you go, that's Bep going off stage. But still a little too low percent for the horses to get much going.
Let's go horses. And this is a good pressure situation. Not that. I don't know what that was.
Yeah.
It didn't work though.
I mean, I see the vision, but yeah, almost dying for it is not a great look.
Like pre-parry, and then you miss the timing, and as it like whizzed past, you're like, "Whoa, I could have died to that."
It's always like one of those feelings in this game. I don't know if I necessarily like. Okay, there was some serious consideration there. I think the horses were in disagreement about what throw to go with.
They were talking to each other.
And to have like the Alien X discussion and
Yeah, it's like it's like Inside Out, where like you're all at
Yeah.
the panel. There's like 8 horses just like bickering about what they should do.
the panel has decided it's time for back throw. Meanwhile,
Back
the Beth
throw.
has decided it's time for up tilt, and that's actually gonna kill.
It's a job done. So it truly matters. And yeah, it's a scary part about being stuck on shield, but at the same time, and I think that's why I'm like trying to, you know, kind of dissuade Bep from being so like standstill. Absa's wave dash is so damn good.
It is pretty good, yeah.
Like they gave that to her. Remember at the beginning? It was doo-doo. And then they made it one of the best wave dashes in the game. And she needs it. Unfortunately. That's just kind of how it be.
Yeah. And she also had a really good wave dash in Rivals 1, so I'm glad she gets to keep it in this game.
I think they were nervous about like putting in a floaty character, and they wanted to see like how she would do with her double jump movement, and then they're like,
Yeah.
okay, it's clearly not enough, and then gave her the wave dash, which is fair. But you see, like when Beb's playing like this really hyper mobile, I like this. You need to do that as Absa, because like holding shield in this game, it's a strong thing, but you're absolutely kneecapping yourself, and as well as not putting a mental stack on your opponents, because your opponents just like, they're just gonna be there. And I just need to do options where I'm not unsafe on shield.
Oh, doesn't grab ledge there. Beth almost had that right there with a, all things considered, very weird but very good setup. Like,
Uh-oh.
oh man, this is where it gets scary. Oh my god, there's so many close calls happening on both sides here. Just another one of these games and the
Nice.
F-Strong is going to
Nice.
kill. That was, yeah, beautiful pickup there.
That was good.
Your
But that's what I really like to see. Like, I feel like Bep has the characteristics which a lot of people have in this game, where if they're in the driver's seat at advantage state, they play the most beautiful rivals you'll ever see. But as soon as they start losing, they lose all confidence in movement and as well as like trying not to get hit. Because do you see Bep in that last interaction before that little scramble happened? Wave dashing everywhere, like perfectly being able to get all of those movements. but then as soon as like the percents slightly start to even up, Bep looked really shaky.
Yeah.
Let's go, Europe.
Cool, thank you guys very much. Hope your bracket went well over there. We're in losers quarters. You're in NA R2AS. And we got a lot of floaties today. We got an Absa, we got 2 Wrastors. We got a Rano. That one kind of counts, right?
Yeah.
Like, fairly floaty.
You see that? You see this movement? Like, do you recognize this Bep? Like, playing against the Rano? No. Like, this is, like, straight up confidence, and I really like to see that.
Yeah.
And but it's fair. Against Rano, like, he can beat you in those interactions when you're trying to wave dash around. That's, like, can be really scary, but at the same time, you can't always be scared of any character in this game. We got a DI. We got a DI out.
Yeah. And the horse doesn't really get too much off that this year. I just got like 2 aerials, which is, for Wrastor, really not that scary.
Yeah, it should have been up. It feels like an up air. I think it would have eaten like maybe like 6 or 7 hits.
Right, yeah.
Like this.
Something like that.
Ooh. Here comes the cloud setup. I like that. Throwing it up there to kind of catch another high recovery. And then resuming it back on right here. This is really good stuff.
Like, oh my goodness, that just worked, okay. The horse is becoming a little bit discordant here.
And they start communicating.
Yeah.
Okay, we gotta get it together. Ooh, there we go, just like that. They locked in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the trick's gonna work once again.
They're becoming more stable.
Yes. Yes. Exactly. That's a great way of putting it.
Gritted teeth, like, yeah, I think so. And there you go. And what I like about this one is horses is starting to also match the same movement, the ground movement, with the wave dashes. And to me, that's what I feel like is really funny, especially watching Rivals sets, is that people start adapting to the energy and starting to match it. And in all honesty, that is for better or for worse. Oh my god, don't die to that!
She has hit her fair share of nados this set, and I think it's killed like maybe once. It's really unfortunate.
It's the gambling. You get the high one time, and you're like, oh, I really need to do it again.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I think you're making a really interesting point, though. Yeah, it's like there are times in this game where I feel like you can just match aggression with more aggression. I don't know if you feel like it usually works to people's detriment or their benefit, but
I feel like so in that case, it depends, because if you match energy, that's fine, but if you're abandoning a game plan that's working, that's when it starts to become rough. Where, like, let's say, like, hey, I need to be play way more keep away, but because I'm matching my opponent's aggression with like movement and stuff like that, I'm starting to like go in more and starting to hold forward more. Then it's just like, hey, you really need to like play at your own tempo and understand that like this is not something that you should be doing. They're simply playing this way to try to counteract you, and by playing into their energy, you're playing into their hand. Ooh, that was a sick empty hop.
Yeah. Okay, abandoning that NATO, I probably would not have hit, all things considered, but it definitely makes you think for a second.
Oh, they've got 8 brains, we got 2, so.
This is fair.
This is hard.
Oh boy.
Yippee!
Okay, and they have to... See, that is a complete gamble on that NATO. And
I know, it's really scary.
I didn't think that one was going to pay off, but it did. I don't know. It's a weird move.
You know what the nightmare there is? It misses, Bep just goes for a reversal up air, and Wrastor just explodes.
Yeah, I've seen stuff like that happen. Like, it's not out of the realm of possibility.
Ooh. Merchant port? Oh. This is really dangerous. I'm surprised this wasn't striked on Horse's End.
It was a weird pick for Absa. I don't know. We'll have to see how it pans out here.
it's a weird. It can be a weird pick for Absa, but it's not a weird pick for Bep. And how
That's
she's
true.
playing. That's like the big difference here. But at the same time, you're playing against Wrastor, and Wrastor on Rockwell can be problematic as hell. 6, 7. Sorry. Oh my god, that was just a response.
You like half-lobbed yourself into just identifying. No, you know what? Sure,
I
it
accept
happens.
the consequences of my behavior.
You're lucky I'm on the other side of the country right now.
This is true. This is true.
I'm like completely helpless to stop this, except for, I don't know, like the Discord disconnect call button. But like otherwise, I'm completely helpless to stop this.
Hovering your finger over it. That could end the suffering of a lot of people here. But at the same time, I'm loving the center stage gameplay, and as well as platform utilization that Bep has really got going on. The horses, the grab game, of course, has just been so damn excellent, and Bep has just no response for it. Every single time, just kind of checking in place from that. Because most of the time, you just expect Wrastor to go for down air, down strong, so...
Yeah, it's tricky. It's like, if you guess wrong in that situation, Wrastor does kill you insanely early off that special pummel. I feel like it looks pretty innocuous, but I honestly kind of am starting to feel like it's one of the scarier ones the more that I see of it.
And now, this is really good on Bep's end, consistently staying with the movement and not being like too scared, even though you're at a disadvantage. But that's the problem, right? That's like the big thing we both highlighted earlier. Just like when you floor hug afterwards, you cannot automatically go for an option. You're asking for it to just kind of backfire in your face, especially against characters like Wrastor, who can just kind of get a solid hit, drift away to see what your response is, and then punish you like that.
Yeah, some great scouting out there. I don't know if I can comment on that one. I mean, Bep found the kill. That's very good for her. She's still a whole stock behind, so I don't know if that's going to be too little too late or what. I mean, it's not out of the realm of possibility, but I will say that while Bep has done some phenomenal plays, I do feel like we haven't seen a lot of the really scary confirms from Absa, which is, you know, her kick combos. We've seen a lot of really good setups into the up air, we've seen some really good setups in the cloud bomb, but we haven't seen a lot of the pure and simple, just like kick. And that would be really good on this stage. But I don't know if that's going to be able to find an opportunity for that, you know, this many games in.
I mean, here's the thing. Wrastor's at 96. You're like one solid hit from getting blown up, and then when you're resetting back into the combo percents that Absa can do, we can definitely see it start to happen. And what a chase down! What the hell?
Very peculiar play, but I gotta admit it's working out. And 2 up strongs into a kick. That is... We're seeing some very unique play from Bep, and I don't entirely know what to make of it, but it's working out here.
As long as it works, then it's fine.
Yeah.
Especially in this scenario where you're one game away from taking the set. But at the same time, you need to be careful of just horses. Stop it. I'm like a disappointed parent. Stop.
I know, like, they're both taking some massive risks here, and it's tricky, because there's a lot of times where I think it would be good for them to...
Oh boy.
Oh yeah,
Weird.
there it is.
Remember I said about teching in place and the same exact thing?
Yep.
We gotta try mixing it up. That's the hard part. Like, I'm saying this, we're both saying this, because we're casting. We get to see it from the bird's eye view.
Yeah.
We get to see what's happening on here, and this is what the Academy series is for, and that's what's perfect for. Their movement is amazing. Everyone's movement here is looking excellent. It's at these small interactions that are mainly built around muscle memory and as well as habitual things that can cause problems that are really hard to change on a dime.
No,
That's what we're gonna have to
dude.
start putting again. And we're back on Rockwell?
Why did we drop in game 5? God, let's flip desk
Okay.
over.
It's okay. We can just
I'm resetting the game, yeah.
reset the game and do it. We got a little bit of lobby bug. Don't go anywhere.
Yeah, I know, I'll reset the game, I'll curse Dan Fernacey's bloodline, you know, just the normal normal
Damn, Daddy.
Saturday afternoon activities.
This
Oh
mashup
my
is
god.
very unique.
Yeah, it really is.
In this game, for sure.
I mean, even in Rivals 1, like, it was a little bit weird in Rivals 1 because you did have also, like, Eliana in that game, who I kind of feel in some ways is, like, the dumbest parts of, Absa and Rastor combined into one character. So for the time being, we don't
Hmm.
have that. But,
Derogatory.
yeah. I love Eliana, don't get me wrong, but also, I do not mean that in a strictly nice way.
No, she's
Oh,
a big
man.
reason why
My game
the game started to
crashed?
get really toxic.
My game crashed.
Yes!
No, you're kidding me.
You're just gonna have to imagine the gameplay, Phil.
I know. Just imagine in your mind a Rastor and an Absa.
Ah! Yeah. Zap. Leave none. Is this working, guys? Are we feeling it? We feeling the energy?
It's like I don't want to. I don't want to be a hater because I know game dev is really hard. I do not envy. Okay, it's just cooked. We actually just don't get to see
Okay.
game 5. That's so sad. I guess I'll just keep an eye on Sorry TG, and when I know, I'll tell you. Sorry for the YouTube watchers. I wish you could have seen game 5. I wish I could have seen game 5. But
I wish I could see it too.
you know what? It happens. So oh well.
Maybe